Hello everybody, welcome back to Arkas with me, BANTO. So for the moment we're building one of our towers down here where we're gonna finish off the wall, hopefully pretty soon. And we're also deciding up here where we're gonna have our castle area. So this is what we've done so far with this area. So we're gonna continue today and gonna continue with the walls here. So that's gonna be a lot of building here. So it's gonna be speed built a lot, so we can get a lot of progress done, guys. So I'm thinking, guys, in this corner over here, we're gonna put another tower because I think corners are like really good spots for having towers. So I think this should be a fairly good area for having another tower. Okay, so we're gonna plan out how we're gonna do the tower here, how big we wanna have this tower. Before we do more on the walls, we're gonna start with our tower, but we got an invasion and we're already at our gate, so let's bring our soldiers together. We have a pretty big troop, we got 9 people, and it looks like they're pretty close, that's awesome. And the ogre is of course going to smash down our doors. So let's go and kill him before he's tried to get more doors down. I'm gonna take this ogre down, then I'm gonna go for the archers. I really prefer going for the archers because they are the main damage dealers here, so that's why we like to go for those. And since we have the slow arrows, the slow quivers, we will slow them down so they will not be running around as much as you have like in the beginning, because they love to run away from our troops, so... My little kobold, you're not getting away from him, man. And I think we're gonna make some of these kobold gongs, so we're pretty much gonna summon in harder enemies to give more of a challenge, so I think we're pretty much prepared for it. We might need something more, maybe one more healer would be good. So all the ogres are down, that's nice. Looks like it's going pretty good so far. We only have 2 knights for the moment, so it's pretty easy to heal them up, but I think if we get like a 3rd healer, it should be really easy to heal them out almost no matter like what enemies we get thrown at us. And Alora Vision is level 5 knight, which gives the inspiring presence. The knight boosts courage everyone's around, which is really good because then you will not have these people, you know, running away in combat. You can actually stay and fight them instead of running away scared and stuff. Okay, so we got him, we beat them, awesome. So let's get up on the mountain again and continue with our walls and continue with our tower that we're gonna have here. I'm thinking of doing a pretty big tower, like maybe we could do the same as we got here, but it could also be different. I think it would be fun if it's a different tower, maybe it can be... Yeah, let's do it different. Let's do a different tower here and see how that would look for us. So here we've got 6 by 9. And I'm gonna fill in here, I kinda wanna fill it all here, so let's see how big this is. So we will need, if we're gonna have it the same, we need to go out 1 more here, I think. We need to go something like that. Perhaps we can actually do this with the normal floor here, if we drag like that. There should be, I think it's 9 by 9 we got, 10 by 10, okay. So that's a pretty good size. Should be something around that one. Maybe we can do it a little bit bigger actually. So let's do it maybe 12 by 12, should be something like that. 12 by 12. So that's gonna be a pretty cool thing that is actually sticking out a little bit from the mountain over here. So that's gonna look pretty cool. And we're gonna have so people can access this place also, like through the wall, and we're also gonna have ways to get up on the walls from here also, which we already have 2 of these stairs going here. So there we go, that's gonna be the base of the tower. It's gonna look pretty nice. We need to add some support under here though, so let's see what we can put under here. Maybe we do it pretty simple. I think we can do it like this, that's gonna look pretty nice. Then 1 more there. So that will be some support for this tower. I think that's gonna look pretty cool. See that we have a big zombie over here. So maybe we should go and take down this zombie, like get him away from here. Should we let him be? I don't think we should let him be, so let's make some ladders here, and once those are there we're gonna send our troops over. So we need a door to get in, and it's gonna be at this side. That's gonna be a good place. And maybe instead, guys, instead of having... So a stair goes up in the tower, why don't we have a stair that goes up on the wall? That could be pretty interesting and a little bit different than what we have for the moment. So let's do this all the way to here for the wall. So don't think we're gonna have another stair here, but the stair would rather be maybe on like the inside here. So let's perhaps remove this door. And we have soon the ladder there, we need one more. But let's put another door here. Maybe a little bit further back. Maybe here would be nice. So then we can have, perhaps we can have a stair going up like here maybe. Let's try that at least. And we want to have this just 2 in width, should be the best for this. So something like that, maybe want to have this kind of stair instead. And we can put, you know, we can have something under there like an, maybe some kind of crate or something, store some goods in there, store some food. So a little bit of a different color for it. Let's make so people maybe do not fall down on this. We're gonna do it after we've done this thing though. There we go, guys, we got that up, that's nice. So we don't want people to fall down here. So maybe, I'm not sure if we should have this here also. We could do this color, it looks kind of weird here though. So maybe we don't need that one. It just looks kind of weird when the double blocks there. Maybe we can have this, let's see here. We can go for a different color, maybe we can go for this one. Let's go like that. I think this little spot there should be fine. Should be fine there. Okay, so we got more of the wall, that's nice. So let's start working on a tower here then. So they go through this door that we're gonna move a little bit there. That's nice. Maybe a little bit further so it's not so close to the stair. That should be fairly good. And they get through the door, they go up this ladder or stair, and then they go through a door at this place into the tower, and then they can go down as well. Maybe not down, or maybe should we? They have to go down here. So let's see, we're gonna have a floor here. I'm gonna go for this floor. But then we're gonna change like outside here. A different color. Let's go for like this one. And we can make it look a little bit decorated. Perhaps that one as well. Something like that, guys. So let's see, I'm gonna change the corners to start with. Then I'm pretty sure we shouldn't be able to do this thing between because we got an equal number, but we could do something like that if we want to. We keep 2 of those in the middle. And we're gonna go Spanish white. They updated the terrain colors, by the way, so there's the correct names now. And I think both Better Stockpile and Settlement Decoration mod have both been updated, and they fixed a lot of the different strange bugs that existed. And maybe, I'm not sure. I was thinking if we should add one more, just so this sticks out one more. Let's try it out. I just want to see how that could look for the tower, if the tower is like hanging over this a little bit more. It will be sticking out like that, so we might have to rethink it a bit, like at least redo it a bit. I think it will be like 4 instead of 2 in the middle, like that. Should be good. Well, I forgot to extend this one. We have to extend this one also. Forgot to do that one. I was thinking it was kind of like weird sizes going on. So now it should be 14 by 14. Yeah, there we go. That should be good, that should make the roof look pretty nice. Let's get some walls for this. See if we can get a door here. We might actually need to remove this. We're gonna go without that. And maybe we just have it... let's remove it fully. Because of the door here. The dimension is pretty good with the side here, but if we would have had this thing here, it would look kind of weird with it. So we're gonna go without that. So they're getting up on this tower, a little bit bigger tower. It looks pretty cool. I like to add some variation to the town. And it's sticking over the cliff, but at this side it's the normal way. So we should have the last ladder down here. I want to bring my troop over here. I think there might be another invasion soon of ogres and stuff. See, we got loads of people stuck down here. We need to save, so we even had an archer down here. So we need to get him up from here. I forgot to do that after we started to mine out a little bit more clay that we wanted. And we're gonna keep mining more, but we're gonna make sure that we keep this one so we can actually go up and go down. So that was good that I found them. It's pretty good to go in here sometimes, which I tend to forget also, but if you see people that are like idle for a really, really long time, or you see someone idle, go check them out. And good reason why they might be stuck doing idle all the time might be because they're pretty much stuck somewhere, like you fell down or you forgot to add a ladder like I did here, or you fell down with a building, I think, next to like a cliff like we got going on here. Like I did that on the live stream and they love to fall down there, so definitely go and check it out if you have a lot of people that's stuck. Oh, nice. We got a padded vest and we got some gold ore as well. A potion, that's nice. A small healing tonic. So that's nice. All of our troop is with us now, and a lot of workers that they couldn't do anything is free now also. And looks like they come pretty far with this building project. We need a green clay door, so that's pretty much up to the potter. So that means we should be able to build something more. I'm gonna build this one. I'm waiting with this one until both these are done, because you can see we have a ladder that's stuck here because they're gonna put doors and stuff. So before they're fully done with adding the doors, we wanna make sure we don't build this, because it might be in the way, this thing. It's not sure it will be, but we're not gonna take the risk for it at least. And by the way, is that really correct that this one needed 6 green doors? 1, 2... I think there's one more here, 3, 4... Oh! Let's remove that one. We can't do that one. Because we had a door, at least one door that wasn't supposed to be there. So let's go and add it back. Actually, yeah, I need to save it because I don't have the save since before. So we just do it like this. And we should be able to paste it out here again, hopefully. It might be trouble, we will see. Okay, let's see how we want to have the doors, if we can get them the way we want to have them. Now, we can't do the doors directly like we want because they're made for corners from the beginning. Okay, so it's matching out pretty good. So we got an invasion, pretty big one. A lot of orcs and some kobolds coming into us, so let's bring our troops, let's save Arkas, let's survive another day, guys. Maybe rally our people so they go into the flag to get a little bit more safe. We got some archers coming in, shooting, drawing the bow, Beavis is shooting, we got some fire arrows going on. So what we want to do in this troop is to take out their healers. Because they will keep their people alive so good, so we really want to get those guys away. Oh, we actually survived. Okay, but I'm gonna take it out after the other one. So now I think it should be fairly safe. Oh, there's one. Now it should be fairly safe. When their healers are gone, they are very, very weak compared to what it was before, so we should be safe now. So I like to remove rally, you know, when you feel pretty safe. I like to remove it because then you can progress with your town even when you're in battles, which I think is really, really important to do. Aurora Vision, level 6 Knight, awesome. Hero's Horn, the Knight sounds a horn in combat, drawing attention to enemies both near and far. I would love if this actually was something they did, like they would blow in the horn and make that awesome horn sounds. That would be so cool. I think you guys will love it as well. Okay, so let's just fix this tower before we go up to doing the other tower. So what we want to have here is actually one door. Let's go for a green one here again. And then we want to add another door up here. And probably not that window. That's going to be where the door's going to be. We have to redo this though. I see that it's sitting incorrectly. It was saved. We have to move the tower a little bit so it matches with other towers. It's only going to stick out pretty much 2 outside of the wall. So let's see if that should be the spot for it. There we go. Maybe we remove that just to say safer. Actually, we maybe didn't need to do it. Let's add it back again. It actually became the same building we did that, so that can actually be pretty good. Then we can build them both at the same time. Get a door here, a door there, and we got another door that should be down here. Yep. Then we're gonna have just one door this side to get into the tower, and then we're gonna have some windows. And that's it. So that's the done how we wanna have it. So let's check this one out. Do we have too many on this one? 3, that should be what we want, yeah. So let's build that one then before we do this one, because the wall and the tower is the same now. And the project we're doing up here, guys, that's most likely gonna be an instant build thing. I think you guys gonna agree with me that it's just gonna take too long for us to build. It's gonna be so many hours for us, and it would be lovely, you know, to build it fully in the normal way, but sometimes it just isn't worth it, I would say. So I'm getting up some of these to have some support. I was thinking of doing first like we got on the walls here, like this same color, but I want to try how it would look with this one. And it looks like we got maybe a mistake here. Let's check it out. Oh, it should be alright, okay. Yeah, it should be the same. It just looks a little bit weird between that one. But not really anything we can do since we have the overhang. It depends if we want to do the side different. Like we could do it different here, maybe at the corner here. Let's just play around with that because it might make it look better. So let's see here. Let's do one here first to start with. That's just one away from the corner. Like that. Maybe we add in here also. Let's see how that would look. So maybe we can go like that. Perhaps we can change one of them to be this Spanish white one. Can go like that. I think that looks pretty nice actually. Maybe want to keep going with this. Just at least 1 or 2 more. That's pretty nice for the tower, awesome. Let's see how we want to do the roof for this. We have a lot of space here, so we should be able to have like a ladder on inside. I always call stairs a ladder, I don't know why, but we can have a stair here. And let's go up here to the very top of this. So I'm gonna try first with doing perhaps like a straight roof for it. Or we could keep the same theme as we got for the other roof, but I'm not sure if I want to do that. Maybe. And we can even make it wider on top if we want to than what it is. But maybe let's try to do what we got going on here pretty much. I'm just gonna go actually and add around this with slab all the way around this. So make it bigger everywhere pretty much, so we got something similar to this. And then we're gonna change the corner to start with, just like we did with the other one. Trader, 6 clay bed for 1 weaver spindle? No thank you, man. That's the first time they actually offered a tool bench, I think. I'm gonna do this tooling length in between, by the way. And that means we have these in 1 to start with. You can see how that will look with the Spanish white. That looks pretty sweet. But that looks pretty good, guys. And we might be going for the same color we got on top here. I'm still not sure what I think about that color. But let's try it out here. We did have the corners looks like that. We actually removed a bit. Maybe we should do it for this one also. To actually remove the white color here. Creates like a different shape for the tower. Instead of just being square, it creates a little bit the different shape, which you're gonna see here. It goes up like that. Let's do the corners first. And maybe we just add one more here. Like that. And then we can see if we can have one like in the middle, perhaps like this. It's gonna look weird with just one like that. Let's try that out. Not sure how that's gonna look, but we're gonna try it. The thing still looks pretty nice actually, it looks pretty good. So maybe we want to add some stuff under this. Maybe under each of this where it goes up like that. We can have it like this. With some slabs there. I think that looks pretty nice. That's pretty good. A pretty good vantage point for being up here. Like you can see so far from up here. Like you can look over the desk over here and they can look to the other side. You can see so far away and you can always see down all the way down to this crypt over here, which I'm gonna go and raid. So let's bring them on, guys. Let's bring out troops and let's go raid that crypt. But you have a really good vantage point here. Like that would be a really good defensive position. You can see if the enemy are on the way. Maybe we need to build some tower up here also. They can like communicate with this one. With some flames or something, like they turn on the flames like in Lord of the Rings and the signal like enemies are on the way. Something like that. Prepare for battle, let's bring everyone together. Okay, so we're getting close to this crypt. This should be pretty easy, like the necromancer living here is so easy. I hope they're gonna add... I really hope they're gonna add more like undead. Because it would be fun if there was some more like undead campaign in the game. For the moment we only have like kobold, ogres, orcs, goblins, and it would be nice with some serious like undeads. That would be awesome. These guys are really easy to take out. They're pretty much no threat at all, to be honest. But it would be cool if this crypt was actually harder, and maybe imagine if you go to a crypt and you can actually go down into an instance with your troops or something like that and explore some undead crypt like inside of it. That would be really cool, I think. What do you guys think about that? Would you like something like that? I think it would be really cool. So a lot of loot for us. We got some cool candles and stuff, so that's awesome. Okay, so it's time for some windows. And we're gonna go for this one, the tall clay window. I think that's the one that I like the most. I think they're really nice, they look great. So we're gonna have that for 3 of the sides. Do not think we're gonna have one here. We could have one here, but I don't think we're gonna have one there. And maybe wanna do something more here, not sure. Actually, no, we don't wanna do that, because the wall is gonna hit on the tower there, so that we shouldn't do any more there for the moment. I think it looks pretty sweet. Let's see if we maybe have something like we can put here. Maybe some clay lamps or something. Like this one, we use them like way too little. We should use them way more than we're doing it for the moment. So let's maybe try to put them here at the sides of the tower. Maybe it's gonna be too much actually. Like this corner is gonna be too much in. Maybe somewhere else. Maybe we should have it like down here. Under the window here. So let's try to have them there. If we don't like it later, we can always just, you know, we can go and remove them. I just think it would be really cool with some more lights, because we really don't have much lights for the moment. Maybe want to put some light, just some small decoration in the corner. We could even put this mosaic that we did on the columns here. We can even put them on towers. Like, you can make an entire building with this, or you can put them like on this thing at places if you have a good place for them somewhere. But I do not think we're gonna do something like that here. But I feel pretty satisfied with this, guys. This is a really long build, guys, to do all this stuff, but it's gonna be a really cool place in the end with it, and it's almost gonna be like another town. Like, this town is already pretty big, I'd say, and having that up there is just gonna make it even bigger. This is, I would think this is our biggest town we've done ever, so I think it looks pretty awesome so far. So guys, this will be it for today with Arkas in Stonehearth, and it's gonna be more with this soon. And there's also gonna be more live stream, which has been really fun with you guys, so feel free to check out my Twitch channel. The link to that is in the video description of every video, so we can have fun, be creative together, and have a good time and build up an awesome community together. We're soon gonna play Planet Coaster on live stream. We beat the donation goal yesterday, so we're gonna do Planet Coaster very soon, and some other games like RimWorld is also gonna be on live stream soon, and also the game Conan Exiles, which is gonna arrive at the end of this month. So guys, thanks for checking out this video with Arkas with me, BANTO. Hope you all had a good time, and don't forget to like this video if you like it. It helps me out really much. So thanks for being here, guys, and hope you to be in the next live stream or in the next video. So hope to see you guys soon. Have a great day and take care, guys.